So welcome back to IOR Season 6 Round 9. We will get started with the Belgian Grand Prix soon. And let's check the strategies. I can't yet. Oh, I think I won't try to do that again. And let's get started now with the Belgian Grand Prix. Janne starts on pole, Nick FIFA in second, Bialo in third. Who's gonna get the better start? And it's lights out and away we go. Oh, and what a mega start there from, I think that was Harida, made up already 2 places. What was that? A mega start there by Harida. Here comes Bialo down the inside and makes a bit of contact with Janne there. Janne has to go off there, and Bialo takes the lead of the race. Bialo's taken the lead of the race. Janne is being forced a bit wider. Thales got a 5-second penalty for a collision with Slippery Cucumber. Slippery Cucumber's off and into last place. Slippery Cucumber into last place. Bialo leads, followed by Janne, followed by Harida. Then comes Nick FIFA on the slipstream. But behind comes Will. Will comes getting past Nick FIFA. Nick FIFA's on the hardest. Will's trying to get 2-on-1. 2-on-1 into the end of the Camel Straight, and he's done it massive straight line speed there on the McLaren. Nick FIFA makes also a place on Harida, but that mega straight line speed on Will, and it's now a McLaren 1-3 at the moment. Both Thales and Slippery Cucumber, the favorites for the race, are down into last place. There's a yellow flag now. There's a battle here. It's Dundee who is falling into P15. Sucks the back of Thales on medium tires, Thales on the hards. And there's an accident here. Who is that? That is Notorious MMA. Notorious MMA is down into P16 of the race, and Bialo's now. Bialo's off there. Bialo is off, and Janne now leads the pack, followed by Will, and next follows Nick FIFA. Here comes Slippery Cucumber by the outside of Bialo. Bialo had got a mega start, but something happened there which I didn't get to see. Janne wins the race, followed by Will, then comes Nick FIFA, then comes Reverse Specs, once again in a really good start for himself. Made it up into 4th place. Janne leads, Will in second. Then here comes Nazi Ripper Harida. Thales is out of the race. Thales is out of the race. I don't know what happened there. And that is gonna be a BSC, I guess. Thales is out in lap 1 of the Belgian Grand Prix. And we have a full safety car actually. And what tires were actually these guys on? Oh, I guess, well, Canadian Necktie is in the pit lane. I think he might pit for hards to the end of the race. Thales has left the session. Canadian Necktie, Black Bala, Notorious MMA, all of these guys in the pit lane. Dundee in the pit lane as well. And Notorious MMA has got a 5-second penalty for spitting in the pit lane. Janne leads, followed by Will, then followed from Nick FIFA, then Reverse Specs, who also stayed out. And there's a safety car. Let me check something here. And we will get going with the race soon. Then Canadian Neckties car is still stuck in there. Janne will restart the race, then will come in second place. Let's hope for a clean race to the line, and well, safety car is about to go out of here. Oh, and Will is stopped Janne from the back. What is actually Will doing here? What is Will thinking about here? Well, the race gets going, and that was a very weird restart. I guess there was lag there. I guess there was lag there. I don't have another explanation for what I've just seen. And there is Neckties car parked in the middle of the... Oh, and that is Bialo out. That is Bialo out. Hopefully no safety car for that, please. I'm hoping not. I wonder if that had something to do with Necktie's car there. Anyway, it's Will who leads the race now, followed by Not Sir Vapor. Then comes Janne, and Janne is going all the way by the outside of Vapor. And is he gonna try the move there? Oh, that was a risky move. Oh, and he spins Vapor, and that is a crash with Nick FIFA as well. That was not a good move by Janne. Went by the outside and took really a bad risk there. It's not good to see that. Vapor is also retired from the session. And it's Will in first, Janne in second place, Pex in P3, Slippery Cucumber on P4, and Harida I think is also... And now there is a Ferrari, I think there, it's a safety car again. Slippery Cucumber is into the pit lane. We were going on the race. Will has restarted in first place. Janne in second place. Verspex in third. Hunter in P4. Here's MMA P5. Racing Sloth P6. Slippery Cucumber comes here on fresh medium tires. Maybe trying to go to the end of the race. I'm not too sure. But you get going, and yeah, the Ferrari is not really causing anyone to crash. And Will has lost the place now to Janne. Janne is leading now the race, followed by Janne leads, then comes Will, then comes Reverse Specs, then comes Hunter in P4 on the hard set of tires. We have Racing Slop on P5. Slippery Cucumber now getting past Notorious MMA by the outside. A good move there by Slippery Cucumber. Here comes Dundee on hard. Dundee as well trying to go to the end of the race. Dundee's a good candidate for this one as well. Comes Black Bala on P9, Joseph Vesely on P10, Harida on P11 on soft tires. Dundee's getting past MMA by the outside. That was a good move there by Dundee. Now here comes Black Bala as well on hard tires. Actually, Dundee might be looking good for a win today. And here comes Racing Sloth, trying to leave a bit of room there for Hunter. And Hunter is now going to lose to Slippery Cucumber as well. Slippery Cucumber gets ahead of Hunter now. And I wonder if Slippery Cucumber can actually make it to the end of the race on those tires. Hunter, I think, started a race on hard, so he will definitely have to pit again. Janne leads, followed by Will, followed by Reverse Specs, followed by Racing Sloth. And yeah, that ghost is not affecting anyone really. And we have Hunter and Dundee. MMA's get a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Here comes Black Bala and is gonna get past easy. Very, I think, high downforce setup for Notorious MMA. Can't hold anyone on the straights. Joseph Vesely is gonna be the next one to try and pick the Mercedes ahead of him. Janne leads 9/10 ahead of Will, then comes Reverse Spec, then comes Slippery Cucumber in 4th place, comes Racing Sloth on P5. But I think Dundee is looking really good for a win today. Oh no, why did I say that? Now he is off. Oh, and he's being crashed by Black Bala there, and hopefully, please, no safety car for that. And it is a safety car for that. Yeah, I think things started to get better till that point, and the safety car is set to reduce. I don't know why it is coming out that much, and Dundee is now retired from the session as well. and Slippery Cucumber is now lagged out, so I'm gonna leave him an invite. I invited Slippery Cucumber back to the lobby. And Joseph Vesely will now restart the race. Joseph Vesely now restarts the race in first, then comes Yana in second, Will in third, reverse specs. So now losing time to Slippery Cucumber, the fastest vegetable in the world. Then we have Racing's Love getting past Slippery Cucumber. I think Cucumber hasn't taken control of his car yet. And Hunter is now also gonna take the opportunity here to try and get past Slippery Cucumber because he can't really do anything because he's not driving at the moment, I think. He's just warming up his tires now, so he's definitely back in control of the car. Here's MMA now on P8 and Harida on P9. Oh, and that's a spinner. That is Racing's Love and reverse specs. I don't know what was that on reverse specs is back there, right? I'm not sure what exactly happened there. Notorious MMA getting past Slippery Cucumber now. I'm not sure what Slippery Cucumber had to do in there. Hunter on P4, then follows from Will and Janne, and Joseph Vesely is on fileable hard. So Joseph Vesely is also in contention for something here. I'm not sure what happened with reverse specs and Racing Sloth. Joseph Vesely leads, now followed by Janne 3-4 attempts behind, and when the DRS is enabled, it's not gonna be that easy for Joseph Vesely to defend, but the tires are not that old compared to Janne's tires, so Joseph Vesely is actually in contention for this win. Slippery Cucumber, I guess, is driving the car right now, but it's also not gonna be an easy job for Slippery Cucumber today, I guess. Then comes the ghosted Ferrari from Canadian Necktie, and here comes Joseph Vesely defending from Janne and Will, trying to hold into these two. And Slippery Cucumber still unable to get past Notorious MMA. Here comes Janne and Joseph Vesely. I hope he doesn't send it there. It's not a good decision. Then he stopped him, and that makes Joseph Vesely go down into second place. I don't know what's going on with Janne. He's doing very risky moves. Already end Vapor's race, and now could have been much worse for Joseph Vesely, but it wasn't at the end. Thankfully, but to give him a little tap there that made him lose the place. Now let's see if Joseph Vesely does have the pace to close to Janne once again. Now we could even be talking about Will win, because I don't know, if Janne gets reported from that, then well, definitely I think gonna get a penalty for the first one and even for the Joseph one. But especially for the Vapor one. Will in P3, and Hunter is trying to close the gap as fast as he can. Might actually also be a Hunter win today. His tires are fresh, and there goes Slippery Cucumber making the move on Notorious MMA, but he is now 5 seconds behind Hunter. Cucumber really not need to worry about anything. His championship rival Baraka is not racing, and yeah, a P5 finish would be enough for him. Here comes Joseph Vesely on Janne. Is gonna have DRS. Yes, he will have DRS. And here comes Hunter now closing the gap. Hunter with a lot of DRS. It might be Hunter's maiden win, because yeah, only 1 second behind Will here, battling for P3 of the race. Here comes Joseph Vesely behind Yannick, and he sticks to him for the rest of this race. 6 tenths separate, but the tires are also old for Joseph Vesely compared to Yannick's tires. A bit older, not that much old. Slippery Cucumber on P5 of the race, trying to close the gap as much as he can. He will need to get the train ahead of him. He wants to go for another victory, and now Joseph Vesely is losing the DRS to Janne. If he loses it here, then it will be on pressure by Will. And Hunter is already the one who's putting pressure on Will here. If Will doesn't get Joseph Vesely's DRS, that might be a very good moment for Hunter, because Will cannot defend now from Hunter, and Joseph Vesely cannot defend now. Wouldn't be able to defend from Hunter as well. Hunter might get 2-on-1 here, but Joseph Vesely recatches Janne. It might be Hunter's day today. Hunter is hunting now his first and maiden win. And is he thinking about a move down the inside? No, he is not. Here comes Hunter on the hunt of the top 3. Lap 13 of the race, lap 14 now. Hunter is gonna hunt his first victim into the Camel Straight on the DRS straight, and he will need to clear him fast, because also the Slippery Cucumber has already made up 1 second on Hunter, and the Hunter might become the hunted now. If Cucumber gets to catch there, might be Hunter's maiden win, might it not. Here comes Hunter on the slipstream of Will. Here comes Hunter on the slipstream, and Will get past Will and takes P3 of the race. Hunter hunts down his first victim, and now Will go try and hunt Joseph Vesely and Janne. Ranne leads, then followed by Joseph Vesely, only 1 second behind. The Slippery Cucumber now will need to take care of Will on older tires. Racing Sloth now has set the fastest lap of the race, and Hunter is on the hunt still. 1.2 separates Joseph Vesely from Janne, so now when Hunter gets into the back of Joseph Vesely, he will be able to use the DRS without Joseph Vesely being able to defend. And here comes Harira Notorious MMA, and going all the way by the outside, and he's left the room there for him, leaving enough room between these two guys. And Hunter is 1.2 now behind Joseph. Will is losing time to him, might be out of DRS into the next detection point. 8 tenths, but Will now definitely deploy to try and close the gap. Here comes Hunter in the hunt of Joseph Vesely. Is he getting DRS this time? Joseph Vesely on lack of DRS. Janne also on lack of DRS. This might be Hunter's day, but there are still laps to complete on this race. 1.3 the gap now. Hunter is not pushing that hard, but he needs to. Well, the mistake many times people make is being aware of the wrong rival, because I think the real rival for Hunter today is gonna be Slippery Cucumber, who's closing fast. 2.6 the gap now, and he also has full DRS, same as almost Hunter does. And Hunter won't be able to get ahead of Joseph Vesely this time, because I think he's too far behind. And Joseph Vesely will now not get DRS. Hunter will now get DRS, and will try and go in the chase of Joseph Vesely. Slippery Cucumber also getting into this. It's gonna be fun for the remaining laps of racing. Well, it's been a fun race between the top guys, Joseph Vesely, Hunter, Will. Well, Yannis also put a good show there in front, but well, we've got some polemic moves on this race, like the one on Joseph, like the one on Vapor, so if it gets reported, it will have to be judged after the race. Here comes Hunter, 8 tenths behind Joseph Vesely. Joseph Vesely, I don't think can do much to defend against him into the Camel Straight. Hunter is hunting his maiden win today. And here comes Hunter on the slipstream of Joseph Vesely. Hunting his maiden victory, but I think the Slippery Cucumber will have something to say about that. 1.2 the gap between Slippery Cucumber and Will. Now Hunter needs to hope he is not got in DRS to get fast wheel, and will need to back off Slippery Cucumber if Hunter wants some help in getting that maiden victory. Here comes, and we also have a battle between Harida and Racing Slav. Racing Slav almost nearly losing the car there on fresh soft tires. Here comes Hunter on behind of Joseph Wesley, making the move by the outside. And Hunter takes second of the race, now 1.7 behind Janne. Just around 5 more laps of racing to catch his big team. Slippery Cucumber still not on the back of Will and on the back of Joseph Wesley. Here comes Janne, leads 1.7 ahead of Hunter. Hunter 1.7 behind Janne, might be a maiden victory for the man in the Red Bull. Joseph Wesley also doing his best to stick into the back of him. Hunter still with a lot of ERS to deploy, and Janne has managed to save a bit of it, a bit of that ERS. But Janne, well, we all know it might be reported for what's happened previously on this race. Hunter 1.9, 1.8 behind. Well, not been enough to close the gap into Janne, so 2.2 second gap with Janne. Will he be able to actually close that gap? Actually, the Slippery Cucumber is already there, trying to go and chase for Will. Slippery Cucumber nearly in the chase of Will, is gonna go into the back of him. Is he gonna try and send it in here? Well, Hunter's chance of hunting that maiden victory might get over soon if the Slippery Cucumber decides to make the move. Slippery Cucumber winning dreams since season 2 of all the guys that won ever a maiden win, and Will's made a mistake. Oh, and Slippery Cucumber is out. Slippery Cucumber is out of the race. Well, if Hunter needed some help, I think he got it there. Or maybe not, because now there's a safety car. What will ending races in season 4, I'll have to say. But well, Will made there something, and well, that's end of Slippery Cucumber's race, unfortunately. And well, I guess now we're gonna see some pit stop because a safety car, an unnecessary safety car once again comes out. And I hate safety cars, I really hate them. I put it to reduce and it still come out 3 times on this race. Well, everyone's now pitting for fresh tires, I guess, for softs to the end of the race. Reverse specs is really far behind anyway. So it's gonna be a battle for the victory between these guys, the top 4, I guess. So I guess there is no laps of DRS on this race, and Janne might take the win on track, though of course we will have to see the decisions later. Janne leads, followed by Hunter, and we will have a mini sprint of 3 laps. Actually, we will have DRS on the final lap. We will have DRS on the final lap, and I think it's gonna be a battle for the win between the top 4. And the top 4, of course. And Janne will now restart the race. Has he started going already? No, he has not. 3 laps of racing, we'll have DRS on the final lap. And Janne restarts the race. Hunter will follow him. Janne's made a mistake. Janne's made a little mistake, or is he backed off? And here comes Will Russ, who has almost got past Joseph Vesely. That was a weird restart there of the race. And here comes Reverse Specs and Notorious MMA, making a bit of contact there between. Then why has Notorious MMA not pitted? He's now gonna have a big disadvantage in here. Joseph Vesely is chasing now Hunter. Is he gonna take the place here on the end of the Camel Straight? Gets on this slipstream, but Hunter is also deploying all of his CRS. He needs to get close into Janne. Will is also in this, but has really good straight line speed and is gonna take the place on Joseph Vesely. Oh, they make contact, but Joseph Vesely saves it. Joseph Vesely saves it, but that allows Reverse Specs to win a place on him there. Janne leads 1.2 ahead of Hunter. Hunter will now will close the gap now on Janne, 1.3, 1.2. And well, we'll see who has the better pace of these two. Janne is not pushing that much. Hunter had to defend from Will and Joseph Vesely there. And now it seems like Janne has the race on the bag. And Janne is 1.3 ahead. Janne is close to a victory here. Reverse Specs losing time against Will, and now it's going to be Joseph who is going to be at the back of him. Here comes Racing Fluff, also on really good pace to finish the race in the top 8 finishers of this race. Half the field is going to finish this one. Oh, and Joseph now picks a 3-second time penalty. That might make him lose his place against Reverse Specs here. But he made a really good job in saving the car from Will chasing the back of Hunter. This is the battle for second of the race, but Hunter is also trying his best to close it on Janne. It's 1.1 the gap. Joseph Vesely now getting past Reverse Specs. They gotta leave room to each other into the corner. Reverse Specs almost forcing a bit Joseph there off the road, but Joseph managed to keep it on track. Racing's Love is also there at the back, putting a bit of pressure there. And finally, Janne has made a big gap there, 1.6. I don't think Hunter can do anything about that. Janne will take the win on track, definitely. 1.7, and Will is now chasing also for Hunter with yellow flag. That is, Racing's Love is off. Racing's Love is off, and will now rejoin the track in a safe manner on 7th place. He will still be scoring points though. And Reverse Specs now 3 seconds behind Joseph Vesely. Joseph Vesely still aiming for that podium finish. No, I'm not sure. Podium finish not, but he is aiming for that P4 finish. Head off reverse specs. Now he will definitely want that DRS at the end. And here comes the battle that matters now, battle for podium. Janne will start the final lap and will take that win of the race today in Spa. And will come and attack Hunter in the end. Now Hunter will need to survive this. Can he do it though? 4 temps separate. Break the best. I think Hunter got the better exit. Actually, might he not got the better exit? I think Will did get the better exit. Or is now chasing. It's 3 temps that separate these two. Here comes Will. Now here comes Hunter as well. Will had really good straight line speed before. Now with the DRS, is he able of getting ahead of Hunter? Hunter defending as hard as he can. Who will stay ahead in here? It's Hunter, it's Will, it's Hunter, it's Hunter forces Will off the road there. And will rejoin now, and it's gonna be Hunter who will be taking that second place of the race. It was a big move between these two, and Hunter makes it, but Hunter goes wide. Will makes the switch back there on Hunter, and it's gonna be Will who will hold into the second place of the race. Hunter in third, Joseph Vesely on P4, and it's Janne who's gonna take victory today. It's Janne who's gonna take victory today. It was an aggressive fight between Will and Hunter there. But we're still missing this final chicane here, this final straight in the bus stop section. Janne will take win by 2.7 seconds ahead of Will. And Hunter now gets a penalty which actually ends this fight. Hunter is finished the fight. He just misjudged badly his braking into the corner there. Could have pulled it into the place but went wide, and that allowed Will to take the place. And it will be Janne who will be taking his maiden victory after a long time. I think since Imola season 3, no, since Jeddah season 4, and it's Janne who wins now these Belgian Grand Prix. Will come and take second of the race. Hunter will complete another podium in IOR. Joseph Vesely takes P4, Reverse Specs P5, Notorious MMA will come on P6. Racing Sloth is taking 7th of the race, and I think Harida didn't finish. And we will go with the Finland national anthem for our winner, Janne. So that was the anthem for the winner, Janne, Finnish anthem, and Switzerland anthem for Alfa Romeo, of course, long ago, and Alfa Romeo didn't win a race in IOR. But anyway, we'll see if we will go with the interviews or not. So we'll finish the stream now, no interviews for today. So thanks all for your time, and well, we'll see you next weekend for Monza, I guess.